home team. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go from Houston. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. To the air to open this one up. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Number 41. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Commanders first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Go.
Now, faking the give. That's the tight end, Mohamed Cox. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Washington.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
He'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. He runs with it.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
From back at the 5, here now 3rd and goal.
70 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's in. Touchdown, Commander. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point. The Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returned from the 2. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 22.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. He'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down for Houston.
22 meters. Down. Hut.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Open man down the field, and there's Olsen. He's still got it. A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down for Houston.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll get about 5. We are through 1. It's the Commanders with the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, red. 10 black. Black swap. Check pink. Yep, opposite. Green. Stand.
On the give, it's Johnson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard
Here we go,
line.
set. Smith, blue, 32. Set, go.
Johnson. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Brought down behind
Now
the
back
line of
at the
scrimmage.
4 for second and goal.
Set.
Brings up second and
One more time with Johnson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
a gain of 3 yards.
Ready.
It's now third.
They'll try to run, and it's Johnson. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
It's now 4th and goal.
Here we go. Still, 45. White. Ready.
Fields to throw for it. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand, give your guy a chance to come down with it, and he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for Commanders' first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pinch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Now a give up the middle. A big hole. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Is good. Makes the score. Commanders 14. Black Knights nothing.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. He's going to like that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Set. Hut, hut.
Fields from the pistol. That's good. Left side by Olsen. And he'll get the penalty yardage back, and more than that. He's a couple yards short of the first down, a gain of 13. Olsen, as dependable as they come, he's got another one. First and 10.
Check pink. Hut.
A run here with Johnson. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Left yellow. Lonnie.
Another run here with Johnson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Cut it.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Third and 7.
Black Ultra. Ready. Yellow. 43. Set.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Let's go now.
Here's Johnson. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Check white. Set.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run with Johnson. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Black shot. Hut, hut.
2nd down. It's Fields. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Down the sideline. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion, These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. He'll drop to throw. Flushed to his left. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There's nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Commanders will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
These guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Over the middle, there's my partner, the tight end, Olsen. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. He will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
At the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. We'll look underneath here for Johnson. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
They go play action now with Sanders. to the sideline and intercepted. And the Commanders have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. 19,
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make it play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Commander. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. A give, and here's Johnson. Inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They go play action with Sanders. And he's not going to get in. His decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit.
Knights 13.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return starts from the 5. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Drive start on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Open is the tight end, Kraft. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
Gain of 21 yards.
Here we go.
And the Washington first down.
Up the middle they go. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down, Washington.
Come on. Set. 72 more. Check go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught at 3. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
Washington.
Check. Look at my team.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
Commanders 31, Black Knights 13.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Watch it. Do it.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Sanders. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Sanders on third down. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Left thing, 19.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's blocked. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
24 yards. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw again is Sanders. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. A gain there of 20. 1st down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. And he's going to be taken down on a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's taken in by the tight end Olsen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2nd and 10.
Go!
Sanders going to throw again. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
He couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike. I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go, Saps, go!
Play action. It's Sanders. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Big Sheldon Rankin. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. From the gun, it's Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the